we're here. I'm pumped. I'm so pumped. What you're seeing on the screen right now is a vacation club, a destination club. Not the one that we promote, but I'm going to talk about a little bit about destination clubs, why they are very profitable. If you look at this one, Inspirato, however you want to say that. It's a $15,000 initiation fee. It's $2,500 per year. And this is for, I believe, 7 to 10 days. And then the everyday low rates, you're looking at anywhere from $400 to $800 a night. So this is one of the higher end destination clubs. But I'm going to show you inside GRN how I believe, and I think I can prove it tonight. You guys can test me with questions, but I believe that the GRN opportunity, the product mixed with the opportunity, is unquestionably the best value online in our niche, and probably the fastest way to accelerate your wealth that's online. And I'm going to show it to you real quick, and what makes it very distinct, what makes the GRN pay plan distinct, and what makes our membership distinct. But anyway, this is a destination club, $15,000 initiation fee. Raise your hand if you can hear me okay. Make sure I'm coming through. What I want to do is, raise your hand nice and tall. Make sure everybody can hear me okay. And then raise your hand. I know people are just coming in, but raise your hand if you are here as a guest of somebody else, meaning you haven't joined GRN yet. You are in the process. You're doing your due diligence. You're looking around. You're basically ready to, you want to make money or whatever it is. And you're looking at GRN, you're doing your homework tonight. So raise your hand if you're kind of doing your homework tonight, taking a look around the team. Okay, we see you guys. Welcome, guys and girls, I should say. Welcome. Well, let's do this. People keep coming in, and so we'll get started in about 1 minute. One of the riddles I'm going to solve today is this. You're going to look at the Wyndham Cypress Palms. It's a one-bedroom. It's right by Disney. Wyndhams have a great reputation, so you're going to get the full kitchen, and you're going to get a balcony, and you're going to have swimming pools. I think there's 2 swimming pools, and I think there's some water slides, and you're going to be by Mickey, and they've got the shuttles to Mickey Mouse Land and all this stuff. And what you're going to see is this is prime time, dead of winter, when everyone wants to escape to Orlando and hit the sun. So the best price guarantee, here's the riddle I'm going to show you. Right now, this unit is on Expedia, and this is the best price guarantee. So this must mean something, right? $4,100. So a little over $4,000. And you haven't paid for your Mickey Mouse souvenir ears yet. You haven't paid to get into the park. You haven't paid for the burger that you're going to eat when you get in there. But $4,100. I'm going to solve the riddle how GRN can provide you with the identical unit, the same unit, a one-bedroom suite with a full kitchen, a balcony, the swimming, the whole thing. I'm going to show you what the GRN price is and how we can command cumulatively millions and millions and millions of dollars in paid out commission from people who help us share this membership, because what you're about to see is almost unbelievable. So while we've got more people coming on, why don't you do this real quick? Shoot me in the question area the number one reason you're here tonight. Like, I know we have a lot of guests, we have some teammates that are new, we have this and that and the other thing, but shoot me the number one reason you are on this webinar right now. Just the number one thing you're looking for, the number one reason you're here, and then I want to take you inside, and you can do that by, there's a little question area, and you can shoot me a question, and that'll be the stated reason, like the number one reason you're here. So Michelle is here for the team support. Michelle Pescosolido, always rocking it. Always good to see you here, Michelle. Keep them rolling. Number one, help others make money. That's good, Virgil. Good to see you. Learn more about a top-tier travel program. That's very cool, Chuck. Good to see that. Want to make money online? That is wonderfully generic, but wonderfully true. Because I invited several guests here, that's awesome. Good to see you. All right, here we go. Let's get going. Raise your hand if you're ready to see the GRN price for the exact same unit, the exact same week at the Wyndham Cypress Palms. And really, I want to show you the reason that makes this whole thing go down. Here it is. Let me show you. 41. Remember, zero in a couple things. I feel like this is almost a joke. It's so awesome. January 6th to January 13th. Coming up this winter, 1 bedroom, Wyndham Cypress Palms, right by Disney, the whole thing. Best price on Expedia, $4,100. Your GRN price, when you're a member inside GRN, is the exact same unit, January 6th to January 13th, the 1 bedroom at the Wyndham Cypress Palms. $398, my friends. That's total. That is total. There's no tax on top of that. That's the whole enchilada. Compare it again. That's over 90% off. Get back to the person who invited you here and find out how to sign up. I hate to be facetious, but this is the reason why we can command the $3,000 price tag on this trip, or on this membership. In fact, just using it one time pays for itself in this particular thing, because what you're saving on this one trip, if you look at it, you're saving $3,800. Now, some people raise your hand if you see that, and it's just like it's almost hard to believe. Like, it's borderline. How is that even possible? Is this? I mean, it's truly so speechless. Let me tell you how. Just in a nutshell. And if you're a GRNer, get used to this, sharing this story, because it is so powerful. It is how the GRN membership works. What Expedia does, and we'll call this Expedia, we'll call this Travelocity, we'll call it Kai, we'll call it everything. This resort, we'll call this the Wyndham Cypress Palms. They have to bring people into the door, meaning vacationers, with their little tourist hats. They have to march on in and get into the doors, okay? So to be on Expedia or to be on Travelocity, to get that exposure, what they have to do is they have to pay an advertising fee. It's like a classified ad that they have to pay, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars, to show up when someone types in Orlando Getaway, and to have this Wyndham come up. Sometimes they're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for that exposure. This is risky, because what happens is, even if it gets exposed and someone clicks on it, that doesn't mean they're actually going to pay for it. So what happens is, with all the risk that they have to have, it's called the cost of doing business. It's no big deal. It's perfectly ethical. The Wyndham has to charge $4,100 when someone says yes, and that helps pay for the advertising. It helps pay for, because the merchants, the Visa, MasterCard, or Discover, it's actually going through Expedia's merchant fee, and so there's a certain amount that has to be added into that to cushion that payment, because what happens is Expedia then pays the Wyndham. So what happens is they have to jack the price up to $4,100 so that there's some margin after the fact. Okay? Raise your hand if I'm clear, at least on that. It's the cost of doing business. It's advertising. The price has to go up with the cost of advertising. This is the nature of business. So here's the difference, though. You go over to our world and GRN, and here's what GRN does. GRN is part of a club that has a bunch of people with their hats on already. They like timeshare condos. They like balconies. They like kitchens. And they like to go on vacation a lot. In fact, it's a ravenous group, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people over here. And here's what they're used to doing. They're used to paying between $398 and $699 for a week. So what we do is, our club goes to the Wyndham, and we open up a conversation and say, here's the deal. If you are willing to put your resort into our membership, and if you will only charge this much, we'll give you free exposure, and these people will race to it, and you will be able to get maybe it's $699. Well, the travel club takes a little swipe of that. They might grab $100 of it or so. Don't quote me on these numbers. And then the Wyndham might make $680, or they might make $600 even on this particular week. But here's the thing: they don't have any risk. There's no risk. It's called free exposure. Now, this is how. This is just one example. I literally went into our membership and pulled this whole example up like within 10 minutes. I went, okay, here's a Cyprus. I looked it up, $4,100. I went GRN, exact same units. You can see, I mean, it's a nice place. Exact same deal, $398. I just did this. I didn't have to search high and low for this deal. I saw it. How GRN, why we are so compelling is we have our resorts in the most popular tourist spots in the world. We have over 50 resorts in the Orlando area alone. Guess where everybody likes to vacation in America? They like to go see Mickey Mouse. We have, in Hawaii, we have over 43 condos in Hawaii. Why? Because this is number one vacation. This is number two vacation. We have somewhere like, we always have terrific offerings in Las Vegas, in California. My wife and I were just looking, in Anaheim, there was a 2-bedroom unit, 1 block from Disneyland for $398. Online, on Expedia and these places, it's $2,500, $3,500 for the week. But what we do is we specialize in mass popular spots. We specialize in where people travel the most, and this is so we can have the most impact to the most people. Here's how it works. We have our membership initiation, and this is sold in hotel meetings. Okay, this is supposed to be a hotel. This exact membership is sold in hotel meetings often for $5 to $10K. In fact, we had a teammate post inside our Facebook group that the exact same offering, meaning we have a travel provider, and we work with the travel provider, but this travel provider also provides to people who sell it in the hotel arena. Exact same offering for $15,000. Access to our membership, 10 weeks per year of premium weeks, and then 42 weeks of our instant bookings, which are usually, there's less inventory in these instant bookings, and they're usually $100 or so more per week. But 10 weeks of vacation per year, it's very hard to beat that. So here's what happens. We sell this exact membership not for $15,000, $10,000, $5,000, although we should, maybe we will sell it at $5,000 someday soon. But right now, we sell this for $2,995 total. There's no annual re-up fee. Okay, so there's not you don't have to pay another $1,000 per year. If you look at other destination clubs, it's very common. Like right here, the initiation fee is $15,000. The annual membership is $2,500. And then on top of that, their everyday low rates, just so you can see it if I pulled up, their everyday low rates are floating around, I would say, we'll see what they say here, but no, I'm not going to register. I'm not going to sign in. But you can see $400 per night, $548 per night. And these are places that we have, like Maui. You can see Maui here. You can see this is Hawaii too, Los Cabos. All of these places, we service the same areas. We're more of 3- and 4-star locations. These are more 5-star. But we don't have annual fees. And the best part of doing it is that when you help share this message with people, you make $1,000 per sale. Okay? And here's the coolest thing. When you start growing a team, so you make $1,000 a sale. Every time you make a sale, there's a couple little wrinkles your sponsor can tell you about. But this is you. You make a sale. Your first sale, you make $500. It's called the first sale rule, $500. Then after that, you make $1,000. You make $1,000. You make $1,000. So if you just want to retail the product, share it with people that travel. I mean, this membership doesn't just cause people to save money. It causes people to actually go on vacation. Raise your hand if you see the difference with the $4,100 versus the $400, $398. That doesn't save people. That doesn't save people $3,900. It causes them to actually go on vacation. Raise your hand if you see that's where GRN. That's really our heartbeat. Is we cause families to go on vacation. We don't just save people money. They actually get out and see the world because of our membership. So here's what's cool. You can just retail this, and we have people that make retail sales, and that's kind of their deal. However, if you want to build a team, here's where the $1,000 commission is really cool. Is every time, let's say this is, this person that you brought in, or let's say it's this person, they make their first sale, okay? They make $500 because it's the first sale rule. It qualifies your second level. You don't get paid on a qualifier, so we're going to call that a Q. And then anytime this person makes a sale, you don't make any money because it's your qualifier. This person qualified your level, okay? But here's the cool thing. After that one person, let's say the first person you brought in goes crazy. They see the benefits of our travel membership, and they talk to their sphere of influence. They talk to their friends and family. They get online. They tell their Facebook friends. They do some advertising. They make some sales. On their first sale, they make $500. You make $500, and the person above you makes $1,000. The first sale is a little wrinkly like that. But after that, every sale they're making $1,000, and guess what you're making? You're making $1,000. This means one teammate that does well. Maybe they make 2 sales a month. Maybe they make 4 sales a month. This is $2,000 to $4,000 of passive income that streams into your bank account. Last week, let's see, is Debbie on here? Maybe Debbie Turner's on here. I know she sent it to her list, but Debbie Turner, she had a teammate who joined her over 2 years ago, made 2 retail sales. She made $2,000 passively. That's the power of the $1,000 passives. So it's not just you make $1,000 every time this person makes a sale. It's every time this person makes a sale, this person makes a sale, this person makes a sale. It's passive income. We call it massive passive, and it's extremely powerful. So a couple other things about GRN that I want you to really think about. The big difference between us and typical MLMs, and this is what I want you to realize, is when it comes to product, what's common in product is MLM or network marketing. If we have a product, call this the product, usually there's something comparable in the retail space, okay? And if retail costs this much, meaning if we have vitamins or something and retail costs this much, the MLM product, and it's usually better, especially in nutritional, face care. I believe in all those things. But the retail price of a similar product in an MLM is usually much higher than retail, okay? So that's kind of how the equation works. Well, here's what's crazy, is the retail price, like Expedia with GRN, you take the same product, and our product is the best real estate properties on the planet. That's what we have. We have the best real estate properties, a mile from Disney with a fresh Wyndham condo. It's basically we are getting wealthy in a interesting form of real estate. But retail is $4,100 for that week, and GRN price is $398. What happens is our situation is the exact opposite. It's the exact opposite of what's typically in the home biz world. And the home biz world kind of has a sketchy reputation, and it deserves it. But the gist of it is, when you market GRN, you are giving people access to not pretend, discounted like some generic buying club. We really have amazing opportunities for people to actually get out and travel that otherwise would not be able to afford to leave home. So on the one hand, what we're doing is we're creating a legacy, we're creating lifetime memories for families that just simply would not exist without our membership. Number two, and this is my own experience, I've taken the kids to Hawaii, I've taken the kids to California. I love this membership. I absolutely swear by this membership. It has given us some of the best family vacations and memories. I don't know what our life would look like without the membership. But now, when you add on top of the 1K commissions, I certainly don't know what my life would look like without the 1K commissions. Because the biggest question I want everybody, especially to our guests who aren't in GRN yet, is the question is, how long does it currently take you to make $1,000? I mean, how long does it take? Does it take 3 days of work? Does it take a full day? I mean, how long, given your current income situation, how long does it take you to generate $1,000? And what I want to share with you in this is gentleman McDonald from Denver, he just joined GRN with me today, actually just got going. He went online and he watched some videos. He spent maybe an hour and a half online watching videos. We talked for 20 to 30 minutes, and he joined, and I made $1,000. So that's not bad money, right? It's not bad money. But what's cooler than that is, how about Debbie last week, when she had a teammate who made two sales, retail, and Debbie is doing her scrapbooking. She helps her aging parents, and Debbie's just a terrific teammate. We love Debbie. And she makes $2,000 in 0 minutes. You see, this kind of process it's not just how long does it take you to make $1,000. It's what if you could make $1,000 in 0 minutes. And this is called leverage. It's called passive income. It's what every wealthy person has. Every wealthy person has some form of human leverage. And what our affiliate pay plan does is it allows you to have that matching $1,000 commission when your teammates make sales. And that's what took me from literally qualifying for food stamps, living in a trailer, having a $250 used computer, having neighbors bring us groceries. That's what took us from that space into today is an entirely different world. We just built a brand new house. My wife and I both drive Escalades. We vacation to Hawaii once or twice a year. We go on vacation almost every quarter. Life has completely changed, completely 100%. And it's mainly because of something called Global Resorts Network. And the product is as good or better today as it was then, because people still are committed to going on vacations, but they want a discount. With this membership, you can get wealthy completely guilt-free. Now, I'm not promising you're going to get wealthy, but I'm saying look at the value on just this one vacation. $4,100 versus $398. Just that one vacation pays for itself. And if you become a GRNer and you live the GRN lifestyle, you start going on vacation 2, 3, 4 times a year, you can start saving $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 per vacation. It really happens. I just went to Hawaii. I could actually dig in here and show off some of the Hawaii pictures, but we went to Hawaii, and the retail, I forgot if it was $4,200 or $5,200. I've told the story a few times, but I forgot. We'll say it was $4,200 was the retail, and I paid $799. Now, here's the thing. This price, it was a 2-bedroom at the Marriott in Ko'olina in Hawaii, 30 minutes from Waikiki. It was unbelievable. This price actually caused us to go on vacation. It didn't save us money. It caused us to go on vacation, and that's how our marriage gets relit up, and we love it. If you go on vacation with your spouse, you know what I'm talking about. If you take the kids on vacation, it's bonding beyond belief. So here's the thing. I want to take a couple questions. And any questions at all, it can be from teammates. It can be from guests. I know there's a lot of people here that are just looking at it. If you're late joining us, in a nutshell, this is a current offering inside GRN. If you go to Expedia, their very best price on the Wyndham Cypress Hills, a 1-bedroom, right in the bone chill of winter, so people are going to find the sun in Orlando and chill out, is $4,100 for a 1-bedroom starting January 6th, going for 7 days. Inside our membership, you're paying $398. The average nightly rate is over $550. You're paying $398 for 7 nights. It's hard to believe, but how it happens is the buying power of our club and the long-term relationships that we have with these resorts. These resorts actually love us. We make sure that the resorts are hopping. They get guaranteed profit from selling to our membership people because they don't incur any risk in advertising. They get free exposure to a ravenous group of travelers. On top of that, we have the $1,000 commissions. We have the $1,000 matching commissions. It is, to me, absolutely the best travel opportunity online. I believe it's one of the best products, value-wise, dollar for dollar, where you're not making up value. You're just showing, like, here's the alternative without our membership. This membership will sell itself as long as it gets exposure in front of people's eyes. If you help us share this message, we pay you $1,000 per commission. We pay you $1,000 per sale. And then as you build a group, you grow a team, we pay you $1,000 each time your qualified teammates make sales. It is a super happy time. So I promised about a 30-minute webinar, and I want to answer any questions. We have a new sponsor. Let me see. Andrea, we'll talk based on that later. Shoot me questions if you have any questions. Guests have any questions of any kind. I'm here for you. What I want you to do in the meantime is I want you to drum up whatever the final questions you might have on your mind. What are some final thoughts? What are some final questions that you might have that you want answered before you say, yep, I'm in. I'm ready to get started. Today's the day. Let's do it. And get back to the person that invited you here. Ask those last couple questions. You can get started with a Visa, MasterCard, or Discover. If you got to put half on a Visa and half on a MasterCard, that's perfectly fine. It takes about 7 minutes to fill out the affiliate application. And then what will happen next is we'll plug you into our Facebook group. You can see it's a pretty happening Facebook group. And you can read around and get involved. Like here, Sam and Cindy were just saying this summer we saw the same package being offered by a travel agent in Colorado as an alternative to timeshare for $15,000. This travel package is super fantastic. Here's Sean. Sean Power is actually right by us right here. He said, I just checked into the Orange Tree Golf Resort in Scottsdale, Arizona. Great deal at $635 for the week through GRN. $800 less than Expedia, so he saved about 60%, and he loves it. So, that being said, I will take any questions. Let me fire in some questions. How do you sign up, Nellie? You get back to the person who invited you here. Well, actually, Nellie, who invited you here? And then get back to them, ask them any other questions. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes to get signed up. Take Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and they can get you rolling. So, Nellie, looks like you are ready to rock and roll, and we welcome you to the party. And I said 30 minutes, so I'm going to rock with 30 minutes. Let's see. I don't even know I saw the link somewhere on Facebook. Nellie, let's do this. Because we refer and we pay people who refer people into this kind of webinar, search back through your Facebook and find the link. Just go through your post today or whatever and take a peek. You'll find it. I have a feeling you'll find out who invited you here. And then get back with them and you can sign up with them. All right, everybody, that's a key. That's why you want to have calls to action for your people, your guests in particular, to come to these webinars, attend them, and then get right back to you with their insights, their questions. What we'll do, as I said, once you get started, you can enter into our Facebook community, and we'll start pointing you in the right direction. Your sponsor probably has different sponsors have different angles on where they direct you in this world. So get inside. We'd love you to join GRN. $1,000 commissions are waiting. Great memories with your families are waiting. Rock and roll. Mark Overson, I'm signing out. Thank you, gang. Peace. Party's over.
The organizer has ended the session, and this call will be disconnected. Goodbye.